Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Sorcery. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as I finally get my money back. I've been playing here for, I don't really know how, like probably half an hour. This guy just goes on all night, and it's fine. I'm okay, having a fun time, and getting to know the game and all that. I mean, I know the game already. I'm now have 15 gold, which is the amount of money that we had when we entered, which is a good thing. I don't know what he has. I believe it's gonna be that. So yeah, I'm down to the last little thing, and hopefully we'll win. Look at that. There cannot be 3 2s in the table, or on the table rather. And of course he has a 2, and the game is mine. And the money is now at 19. Oh, that's good. I'm not gonna play him again. I played in so many games. I don't even know how many. It's a lot. Like, a lot of games. Look at this. Yep, and this started last episode. So, 19 gold is pretty good. It's gonna allow me to pay for whatever. I'm not sure if I'm gonna need to stay. Actually, I would like to get a little bit more. Yeah, that sounds like a good thing. Yeah, I'm gonna play again, and this time I know how the game. I know I can understand the game a little bit better. I still don't have it down to a science. I'm not trying to game the system or anything, but this is not a good hand. This is not a good hand. But I now understand a little bit more when they call. So basically, they rarely believe that I have more than twice the amount of things that they have on hand. So he's betting for 3 of these. I think he might have 2 or 3. But since we have over here so many, I'm gonna bet for 4 of those. And let's see. So if he has 2, he's probably gonna call. Otherwise, let's see where he's going. Okay, so he's got 5 of those. I am gonna go with 6 and see if he calls. It's unlikely, but, well, who knows? Oh, yeah, you don't have that. You would have to have 4 of those. I've seen hands like that where he has 4 3s. And sometimes I will call. Yeah, he doesn't have that. Good. Sometimes I will say this is a 4 and this is a 2. I'll say 4s and 5s rather than 3s and 4s. And that's because I'm used to the 6-sided die. And it's a little bit complicated. He hasn't been saying much. He did say that Vic was. I did say something that I don't remember, but I still haven't left the game. So let's see. So he's bidding for a 3 right there. We don't have a 3, but he doesn't know that, so I'm gonna call for 3 3s. So he's gonna believe me. Oh, we have that. Okay, so it's likely that he has 2 of those. So I'm gonna bet 4, and if he calls, he loses. I think. Okay, yeah, I don't think you have that, man. I just don't think you have 3 of those. Or 2, actually. Yeah, he doesn't have that. Ooh, yeah, reading their game is the most important thing, but it's not easy. It's not easy. I did manage to make my money back, which is really nice, but I'm gonna bet for a 2 here, force him not to go with a 1. If he goes with 2 1s, we know that he has, yeah, 1 5s. We probably have 2 of those. Let's call, yeah, he doesn't have, I don't think he has, let's call 2 1s over here. See what he believes, what he has on hand. 2 5s. I'm gonna call 3 1s. He's not gonna. Oh, it's likely that he has a 1, and he does, and I win. There we go. Fantastic. And now we basically won the game because it's impossible to come back. It is not possible. I could never manage to come back from this. I tried 3 times. 3 times, I think. I was in a situation where I had 2 and he had 4 or 5. So it's really just impossible because we just know their hands. When they bet 3, they're done. Which reminds me that he's betting for that. So I'm gonna bet for 2 of these. And if he bets for 3 of, I don't actually. My hand is not too great. But I'm gonna call for 4 of the. What did he bet first? So you roll the dice. The sailor appears under his palm and closes his eyes. So he said 2. This coin, 1 2. So he's got 1 2 and 1 3. I would think. So if I'm kind of stuck right now. I need to go with his game and hope that he doesn't call. He didn't. Okay, so he doesn't have that. It's impossible to have that on the tail. And there we go. This is how we win. Basically, knowing it's mathematical. He actually rolled badly. I mean, excuse me. I'm not sure if he's like registering the bluff that I'm running with or whatever. So basically, I'm gonna call 1 2s over here. Let's see what he has to say. If he calls... Okay, so we know what he has. There's 2 on the table. They always bet, especially if they change. They always bet what they have. And that's not a thing. No, sir. I won. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, don't look at me with that face. I think we could continue playing. Let's see. The sailor hand... Oh, that's great. The sailor hands over 4 gold pieces. The sailor shrugs and laughs. That's my claim that... What? I don't even. He takes the dice and pockets them, then sips his beer very slowly indeed. There we go. There we go. You get to your feet. Don't go far, murmurs the woman in the eye patch, smiling. Your eyes roam around the busy room and light on a shadowy figure in one corner. Flanker! Oh, I knew it was gonna be here. I knew it was gonna be here. We have found 2 new clues and another clue has been updated. Let's check them out, shall we? So, let's go into our items. So, clues. And then we have... So, if I click this, it doesn't really update anything over here. So, we got Vic for first noble. The inhabitants of Carey are greeting each other. Yes, I heard that. Apparently he's a thief or something. Portal traps are hard to spot as they can be disguised as anything. They are always circular in shape. Vic runs several businesses in the city port. The god Korga may be able to help your search. His ritual involves his 3 eyes. What? His 3 eyes, the left eye, the right eye, and the 3rd eye in his forehead. Huh. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the... Wait a minute, that's the thing. The left eye, the right eye, and the 3rd eye in his forehead. That's the ritual. You guys remember we heard this? Yeah, I'm not really sure how that's gonna affect us, but let's see. The god Korga may be able to help with your quest for the spell lines to the North Gate. Okay, the first noble Senses, or Lord Senses, is the first noble of Carey, and only he knows the full spell to open the North Gate of City Port. 4 of the nobles of Carey were each given 1 line of spell. We heard this. You will need to find these nobles if you can. Okay, that's our objective right now. So, let's go ahead and go to Flanger's table. Flankers is his name. Yeah, Flanker. Not Flanger. Flanker, I think. Is it? Is that right? You go over to sit by the assassin. There you go again, he declares with pleasure. He seems more relaxed than earlier. Perhaps he has completed whatever mission he was here to perform. But tell me, friend, he murmurs, do you play dice? Oh, Swindlestones, do I? Yeah, Flanker smiles, broadens. I see you know it. From a hidden pouch in his tunic, he pulls out a set of dice and pushes half of them across the table to you. Well, let's take them. You take the dice. So what's the stake here? You ask. Let me propose a modest wager, he replies. If you win, I will help you with your quest. But if I win, my obligation to you is at an end. And should we meet again, I will have the freedom to cleave your neck from your shoulders. Do you agree? So if I lose, you'll kill me? You shake your head. Your term seems quite high. A flanker laughs. You think ill of me, my friend. I merely reclaim my right to end your life. I will not take it unless I am paid well, or you insult me. I only wish to free myself from debt. Well, I suppose I prefer to keep you in that debt. No, but I also want him to aid me in my quest. Flanker hands you your dice and takes first bid. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. Yeah, we're playing a lot of Swindlestones lately. Okay, so, again, what I said before is very important. Of course, knowing what he's going to say with all of this is also very important. Let's see. So what are you doing in Carey, my friend? I will not allow your inane words to turn me from my game. So do not attempt such strategy. Okay, he is likely to have 2 or 3 twos. So this is a high call. I'm going to call for three of these. And let's see where he's going. Well, that's not my intention, Flanker. But of course it is. It is what I would do, were I facing an opponent I felt beneath me. Okay, so he might still be at that point right there. Let's call for... Actually, let's call... I'm flattered, I think, but you won't fool me like that. Let's call and see what happens. You had a good hand. Okay, nothing is lost. It's all good. It's all good. We do need to win this one. And, well, otherwise things are really bad. So... let's see. Let's call for, for a 3. So you're serious about not talking? I ask. A reputation once injured cannot be solved. Every humiliation is a scar one carries to the grave. Okay, so he's likely to have 2 of these, which mean 2 or 3 actually, which means that I could call. I'm gonna have to play. It's only a game, I say. Let's go with that one. Be silent. I demand it of you. Oh, he's really not talkative right now. So it requires 3 of those, which is possible, but I find it unlikely. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. No, I cannot lose here. I cannot lose here. This is bad. So, let's go with 1-1. My hand is not that bad. He's got 3 of those for sure. So when the chatter is your only hope of victory, I'm not surprised. Let's call for 4. So he's got 3, I think. I'm gonna call for, yeah, I think he's got 3. Or 2, I don't really know. I'm gonna call, yeah, I think I'm seeing his style. I think they might change their style, actually. If I were designing the game, I would change their style of play, their AI for the game. That might be a little bit too much work, but he's not gonna believe I have 2 4s right there. What did I bet first, by the way? You consider your opening bid. Yeah, I don't remember what I bet first, but I don't remember if it was a 2 or a 1. I'm gonna go with this one. Let's see if he calls. He doesn't call. Okay, so he does not have 4 1s. There is a time for talk, he says, and there is a time for careful, calculated victory. Well, there's a time for you to have 4 4s on the table, and he does! Damn it, Hall! We cannot win this! No! No, 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 no. This is really bad. We cannot win this. This is impossible. This is not possible, especially with a hand like that. Maybe 2 2s? Yeah, maybe 4 2s, actually. No, maybe 3 2s. Let's... 2 1s, sorry. Maybe 3 1s. Let's go with 3 1s and see what he has to say about that, because he goes with 4 that I don't have. Oh, you bastard. You bastard! You bastard. He's got me in his pocket. It's impossible to win this. I'm gonna go with a 1, or with a 2 here. It seems to me that this city is not suiting you. It is true, he says. I am much happier out in the hills. Well, actually, I believe we have 3 of those on the table. And he's gonna call. He doesn't believe I have that. This is a city of foul men and women ruled by foul men and women. Oh, I won that one. How the hell did I win that one? I don't even... Holy crap. Yes, I know the city is terrible. I see. Okay, so I need to feint the first one. I think... Let's see. I think there's 2 of these on the table. And if he has 2, he's not gonna call. Okay, he has 2 of those. He has 2. He has to have 2. I'm gonna call. And what do you mean by... What did I ask, by the way? Alright, so let's see. I choose... so you roll fast... I don't remember. And what do you mean by that, he asks. By what? You don't want to talk? I thought so I am not talking. Okay, I'm gonna call here. Oh, the round is... Can I win this back? I can't believe I can win this back. This is impossible. I'm feigning right now, but I don't know if his AI is smart enough to know that I'm feigning. So why are you here? I wanted to ask a lot of things. Let's call that a 5. A 5 and a 1, it's the same. It's just easier. Okay. Are you asking me who I have assigned to kill? It would be against the code for me to divulge such things. Well, I'm calling you right now. I think you're wrong. Holy crap, I cannot believe this, guys. I cannot believe that we're... I mean, whatever happens, I am getting back on my feet. Whatever happens. I think this last round... Yeah, the fact that I'm kind of feigning. So how about we open with... Let's see. So I think we have 2 of those on the table. So we're screwed. He's either have to call... And he does. Piece of... Okay, we lost. Yeah. We lost. He's not going to call if he doesn't have that. Flanker wins the game. Flanker smiles, clearly relieved. I am a man of my word, he says. I am freed of my debt to you. From now on, we are no longer friends, merely associates. Well, it was a fair victory. You agree. Flanker nods, gracious in victory. He gets to his feet. So will I see you again? Not in this city, he replies. Beyond, it is not impossible. I wish you luck. You bid farewell to Flanker, and he sweeps out of the inn. Hopefully he's my friend, though. Damn it. Okay, let's not be here. That was a good game, though. I enjoyed that one. I can't believe I almost re-won that, but that was just... Anyway, this place is a flea pit, noisy and violent. You head back out into the street. You still need to find somewhere to stay the night. That's true. That's true. Sleep in the market. The Meat and Cleaver. We could go there. Yeah, I think the Meat and Cleaver might be a good place. That one is a bad one because I stole a bunch of money from that guy. So let's see what happens here. Got another map, of course. Let's go in here. And the Meat and Cleaver is a small, grimy place that looks like it's been converted from a wood store. Rats run across the floor, and the customers at the table look haggard and tired, as if just smelling the air is draining them. By the bar, a stooped and hunched innkeeper wipes his beer mugs with a filthy handkerchief. Well, it's filthy because he's wiping them, so I'm not gonna sit at the table. That's for more games, I would suppose. I'm gonna go over to the bar and see what this guy has to say. You march over to the bar. The innkeeper stands up as straight as he can to greet you. Well, let's greet him. Greetings, my good man. The innkeeper nods to you. Welcome to the Meat and Cleaver, he says. What can I get for you? What about food? Do we have food? He shakes his head. We're out of food, I'm afraid. He points to a group in one corner. Those lot ate everything. Musicians, he says. They're always hungry, but good for drinking. So what about ale? You ask. 1 gold piece, the innkeeper replies. Shall I pull a mug? No, thank you. The ale looks good enough, but the state of the mugs is too foul. The one he holds ready has a mold at the lip and a spider at its base. Holy crap. So what about rooms? The innkeeper nods and smiles a wide, almost wicked smile. We do. Best in Carre, if I say so myself. People who stay here never stay anywhere as good again. 4 gold pieces. So... How is trade here? The man peers at you. Trade? This is a docks and I sell beer. Trade is the same as it's always been, he shrugs. I know the city is supposed to be going to the dogs and falling apart, but I don't believe it. People are always saying that, but they're still in here most nights drinking their beer. Yeah, that's true. Why is the ceiling... Oh, the ceiling, not the ceiling, the city falling apart, you ask. Well, you've heard, he says, despite the fact you're clearly telling him that you have not heard. What with the council being in session for 3 straight weeks and the rumors about what you know and doing you know what? What? Well, they say he's trying to seize control. The city has the guard, of course, but they say he's building his own army. From what I have no idea. Slaves? I don't credit it. The undead, most likely, actually, from what I've heard so far. That's Vic is talking about. So can I ask you about Vic? The innkeeper looks suddenly quite afraid. Yeah, the other guy that I was playing at the end of last episode, when I asked him a little bit more about Vic, he was really afraid as well. You're a friend of his, are you? I should have guessed. Listen here, I'll vote for him. Vic for first noble! With that, he shuts up. Okay, let's buy a room. He went over 4 gold pieces and the innkeeper nods to a staircase in the corner of the room. It's up there, he says. Go up whenever you like. Well... you head back to the bar and the middle of the room. Let's talk to these musicians, see what they have to say. They're laughing a bunch. You go over to a table with a space. May I sit? You say to the current occupants. The man waves a hand and shifts to one side. Name's Jira, he says. I'm a musician. You're a traveler? He smiles. How have you enjoyed your day in Carre? Well, the city is filthy. Jera looks at his friends and they all laugh. It is, he agrees, but it's no one's fault. Everyone who lives here generates just as much mess as everyone else. The tall, thin woman with a thoughtful expression says, yeah, the problem is the poverty. Everyone is so poor, there's no one poor enough to clean the streets. Jira introduces his friend with a hand. This is Almira. She's a dancer, but don't let her fool you. She's a thoughtful soul, if ever there was one. Almira nods her head. Well, greetings. Almira smiles once, then turns back to her food. Jira crunches on a battered skunk bear toe. So, he says, are you staying here tonight? Well, yes, I am, actually. He nods. You're a brave man. I don't know many who would risk the beds at the Heated River, or whatever this place is called. The owner makes good rat bone fritters, but he's a few giblets short of a casserole. So, where should I stay instead? The other inn isn't bad, says the guy, though I hear that Vic tends to scoop up the drunks. He nods meaningfully. So, who is he? Vic? Jira pulls a grim face. I wouldn't say Vic was a good man to know, or rather, there's many who know him and wish they didn't. Vic's a bad man, head of the slave ring and looking to be head of a lot more, so I hear. Almira agrees. They say he intends to overrun the council. That's impossible, but if he's planning it, I suspect he has a trick up his sleeve. What kind of trick? No, actually, I said something else. I have no interest in Carre's politics, I say. Almira nods. I love the idea of that, she says. But the reality is, if you ignore the politics, then that's when when they get you by the throat. And she mimes a vice-like grip, but not around Jira's neck. Jira tries to lighten the tone, raising a toast with his mug. Well, I'll cross the river tomorrow, You're visiting the Red Eyes part of town? Oh, Jira asks. Oh, well, you'd better be prepared for them and for the traps. So, what are the Red Eyes? Devils. Almira interrupts him. People, she says. A cursed line of people doomed to look on each other with such extreme hatred that it burns. You'll know a red eye when you see one. By their red eyes? By their closed eyes, she corrects you. Jira sighs. It's late. We should be going. Almira nods and takes his hand. Arm in arm, they bid you farewell and leave the inn. What a pleasant couple. Let's go upstairs and sleep for the night. Hopefully it's going to be fine. The fact that they did warn me not to stay here kind of doesn't mean anything because I already paid. But anyway, you go up the stairs to take the room above the inn. And hopefully everything is going to be all right tonight. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to look up there. The room is dark and you have been given no candle. So you grope around the bed and sit down. It is a pleasure to take the weight off your tired feet. I'm not going to eat anything. I'm just going to sleep. But it's... this is bad. There's somebody in the room right now. There's a huge spider in the ceiling or something. Your eyes fall closed within moments, and you are soon fast asleep. You have the strangest dream that you have been captured by a torturer with a sadistic imagination who is plotting all sorts of horrific fates for you. You wake up in a fright and a cold sweat. Let's look around. It is just about sunrise, and early morning light coming through the window lights up your room and gleams off the blade suspended just above your neck. Holy crap! Why is the... There is no way the spirit might give you now. That's not a good sign! How can I survive this? Let's get off the bed and see if I survive this thing. You move... Holy crap! You move to get away from the guillotine blade, but your movement is restricted by tough leather ties which hold you down to the bed. As you squirm, the blade twitches. It is suspended on a complex system of pulleys and ropes, with the end of the rope attached around your left wrist. Okay, okay, it's good. From one corner of the room comes a loud, weird laugh. It is the innkeeper, squatting and watching. I need meat for my stew, he growls. I can't cast a spell. Untie me now, you shout. Well, I could do that, he says, but you see, the rope around your wrist there, that's holding the system in place. So if I untie it, or if you raise your wrist yourself, the blade will either fall or it'll raise up. He gets to his feet. I'll tell you what, I'll let you take your time. With that, he leaves the room, closing the door behind him. Oh, that was not a good move for him. That was not a good move for him. I think the reason why the dolphin is not going to help me is because I'm supposed to pray for hate. I think I could pray before. Let's pray for hate. You close your eyes and raise a prayer to the dolphin. You feel a great peace descend over you. Your arms move of its own accord, and when you open your eyes, you find the blade... excuse me. You find the blade is lifted up. You are saved. You breathe a sigh of relief now to free yourself. Okay, so we could... Oh boy. What the hell? I can't even cast spells. So, do I need to look at this? Okay, so I think I need to... Oh man, this is not okay. And there's even a skull or something right there. I think the game calls creatures to everything. I think they just different races or something. So you close your eyes into this. So you feel a great priest descend. Your arm moves on its own accord, and when you open your eyes, you find the blade is lifted up. You have been saved. Okay, I don't know what the wrist has done, but I can't really see my legs in here. It's just that's connecting that. So if I pull this, that rotates that this way, which rotates that this way, which then connects to those things that rotate like, and actually it's going this way, so it's going like that, and this is going like this, and like this, and like this, which means that this is pulling, and then we got a bunch of things here that, it's just a mess. It's a huge mess, but it connects around. Holy crap. And that one is the one that finally does it. And that's a thing right there. Okay, so let's see if I can figure this one out. I could always rewind, but I don't want to rewind. And unfortunately, the dolphin didn't do anything. So I can lower the blade. Let's see. You are safe. Let's lower the blade first. You took the rope to the lower... You took the rope to the lower... to lower the blade towards you, but it does no good. So you let it lift again. Oh, he doesn't... Okay. So let's loosen... No, let's loosen the leg strap, I think. You wriggle to try and free your legs from their straps, but they are too tight. Okay, I think we're gonna need to shout for help. Let's loosen your wrist straps. Using your free left hand, you loosen the straps around your right wrist, but you cannot free them completely. But at least you can move now. Oh, you can now move your right wrist as high as your neck. Okay, which means that I can lower the blade. You move the strap. Yeah, okay, you move the strap around your right wrist up to your neck and lower the blade carefully, using its edge to cut through the leather. Then you lift the blade once more. Both your arms are now free. Okay, then... Didn't I just lower the blade? Or something? Let's loosen the leg strap. With your arms free, you sit up, quickly unstrap your legs, then you are on your feet. Okay, let's kill this guy then. He's gonna attack me or something. I'm gonna kill him right now. I'm gonna murder his face right now. Then you heard downstairs. The innkeeper grasps in alarm at your appearance and cowers behind the bar. Hell yeah, I'm gonna kick his ass so hard. Let's go over there. This might be a bad move. You go around the bar and grab him bodily. He is light enough to throw over your shoulder. He squeals and kicks with fear. It wasn't me, he shouts. It was the other 6 of me that did it. Is he crazy? The other 6 of me. I think he's right. I'm leaving out. I'm putting him down. And I got money. You leave him unscathed. You pause only to take back the money you paid for the room from his till before heading into the street. The inn door slams shut behind you and the sun comes out overhead. Man, that was something. Holy crap, let's go outside. As the sun breaks over the rooftops of Lower Carre, the city looks clean and bright, like a stone polished to a shine by a fast-flowing river. The effect lasts for a beautiful moment, and then the people of Carre begin to stir, opening their windows, throw out their slop, shouting and cursing at each other as they do so. Yeah. Lovely, lovely Carre. But anyway, we're out of time for the... What is that? What is this over here? Is that supposed... It's like a signature, I think. It might be a signature. I have no idea what that is. Could be a map, but again, I have no idea what that is. But anyway, we're out of time. As I said, we're out of time for the day. So I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Sorcery with an exclamation mark at the end. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.